we have some breaking news about new rule changes that will be coming in the upcoming season when MLB and MLB Players Association strikes a deal. So they're going to have big impacts on the game. If you like all this content, then please subscribe to keep up to date on the lockouts and everything. But let's get into it. John Heyman reported that the union agreed to allow MLB to ban shifts, implement a pitch clock, and make the bases larger in 2023, subject to those agreements fitting into a total deal. So, kind of like the designated hitter and eliminating draft pick compensation, stuff like that. It's accepted, but we don't have a deal, so it's not official yet. But it's pretty much set in stone that this is going to be happening now. The union also rejected robo umpires coming into MLB for the 2022 and 2023 season, which I'm very happy about. So robo umpires have a lot of issues. I feel like they're being rushed into AAA right now, and they need to have a lot of flaws worked out. But I think these rules are good. I know banning the shift is controversial. People want batters to bunt against the shift. I agree. Hit the ball against the shift. But players, teams, they can get the information so exact on where a batter's going to hit the ball that they can hit it like 115 miles an hour and it'll be right at a fielder 9 out of 10 times. And I do think that banning the shift is not a bad idea. I think you have to have versions of it, right? Maybe make it so you have to have 2 fielders on each side of the bases. Like, you have to have 2 fielders between second and third and second and first, or something along those lines. You can't have 4 guys in the outfield, something crazy like that. So I think we need to see the exact details of how the shift is being banned before we can really see if this is good or bad, but I think it's leaning. I like it overall. A pitch clock, I think they cannot be aggressive with it. They have to start it off relatively high. Ultimately, I think it will be nice. It will increase the rate of play. Again, they tested this in minor leagues. All of these things were tested in the minors, so they have data on it. I think that they just can't implement a pitch clock that's too low. We heard some speculation about like 18-second and 14-second pitch clocks when there are runners on base. I think that's a little too low. I think part of the great thing about baseball is all the strategy that goes into it and the fact that there really isn't a timer. Now, I also don't want a pitcher to take a minute to throw the ball. That makes the game boring, and we need this game to be fun and exciting, get new fans. So I want to see the exact time that was approved for the pitch clock, but I think it's a step in the right direction. The base is larger in 2023. I am all for. This is a couple of things. It reduces injuries. When the pitcher's running to cover first base, the batter's running to step on first, and he cleats the pitcher or something. Injuries happen because of that, and it's horrible. Stars get taken out of the game because of that because of stuff like that happening. They're out of the game for months due to injuries. This will reduce injuries. It will also increase stolen bases. Another thing, again, they had these larger bases in the minors, and stolen base rates went up. They have evidence to prove this. I like it. You increase stolen bases, increase just putting the ball in play, and having good things happen. It's not going to make Giancarlo Stanton into an elite base runner, but the elite guys like Trey Turner, who can utilize their speed on the bases and are really good right now, they're going to become even better, having a shorter distance and having less of a chance to slide over the base when stealing. I like this. I think it's going to separate the true home run hitters, Stanton, Judge, Gallo, from the really fast guys like LeCastro, Turner, Hamilton. The fast guys are still going to be really fast, and now they have a bigger advantage. Incentivizes players to become more contact-oriented, steal bases, and that's fun to watch. Not every player should be trying to hit a home run. I like stolen bases, so these are the 3 things that the union and MLB have agreed on, and when they strike a deal, these will be locked in. So tell me what you think of these changes in the comments below.